Knock, knock, knock. Right. Well, what's these little special effects? Retouch on. All right. Now I want retouch to stay on because I want you to see the real deal what's happening. Let's see, but let's go ahead and don my amazing, amazing chapstick. It's like, but all right, let's go ahead and turn you around like so. Get you in the right angle. Oh, you know what? Rule number one, always make sure the camera's clean. Hey, hi Exotica, how are you? I hope your day is going amazingly well. Let's cut some lights on, and I'm gonna go ahead and log in myself so I can see all of the comments. Yes, yes, yes. I am so excited. I was on earlier, but I cannot stay on too long because dinner was ready. Mm, and I do not miss. Let me see. Nope, we don't want. We want you to stay. Yes. Stay connected. My girl Exotica. I was thinking about you the other day. I was thinking about you. Wondering how you was doing. Whew, girl child, my mind is racing. Like I'm experiencing a flight of ideas right now. I have attended a meeting, a one-on-one meeting with a physician in Canada, and girl, my man, the sky's the limit. Just pray for you, girl. Keep me in prayer. Keep me in prayer. I just keep telling myself God will make room for the gifts. All right, so what we have here, we're starting off where we left off. Um, and we are going to finish. What we did was we used beige nude and cream nude. So the cream is the lighter color. This is the beige nude, and then this is one coat of this, and then I topped it with a thin coat of this. So I wanted to get like some sort of transition from one color to the other. So we went this way. Oh, my soccer players here. How'd practice go? Good. Okay. What shirt you got on there? Oh, that's your Cancun's soccer. Drop me a comment and subscribe. Would you do that for me? Stay a while too. If not, if you can't stay the whole time, come on back later. Um, why is that? There we go. Okay, so we're gonna get into it real quick. So basically, what we're gonna do is use pigments. I went over all these things in my other live. It's uploading right now, so make sure you double back and catch that. All right, so what we're gonna do, we lay down our foundation. These top coats are no white, okay? And they are not pigment friendly, which is what we want. So what we're gonna do is use this pigment base, which is from Tino Vo. That's an old bottle. So the you know logo is no longer with us, but that's okay. I'll show you what it is. Okay, so what we're gonna do, I'm so excited. I ordered some brush conditioner from Tinovo, and cannot wait till it gets here because I feel like my brushes will be happier. All right, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna get a. Mm, we don't want a long liner brush. Maybe we do. I think I do want a long liner. And then I also want to utilize, I feel like I store my brushes like this in the plastic. I don't like putting caps on them because I feel like it smashes down my brush. Um, I think we're gonna use the painting brush and we're gonna use this striper brush. This isn't my long striper brush. This brush is by Nails by Nicole J. She is a melanated, beautiful, talented nail tech who has her own brush line. And then, of course, this is VoTino's brush. He has amazing brushes too. So we're gonna use these. So I'm just, gonna get the gel out of them. We can get started. But he has that brush conditioner that works just like this, and is, works in conjunction with the brush instead of drying it out. So, oh yes, yes, yes. I just had me some steak and shrimp and broccoli. It was delicious. Okay, so we got our brushes that we're gonna use. I'm gonna put this to the side here so I can have it if I need it. And I am actually gonna put paper towel here. Let's see. So we're gonna go ahead and see, she almost empty. There we go. I think that should be good enough. Let's mix it. It looks like it needs to be mixed. So this is pigment friendly, which is why I'm using it. It's also white, so it's gonna be a nice background for the pigments to pop. And so I'm making these so that I can wear them. Okay, this is gonna be my right hand design. Okay, 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 okay. All right. So what we're gonna do, I'm gonna use this. Um, and I'm going to just, be very abstract with this. Okay, I'm just loading my brush. I try not to get all the way up to the hub up there, but sometimes I get out of control. So I want a decent amount. All right, so let's see here. We're gonna do one of these numbers. One of these numbers. Notice my color mixing video did really, really, really well. Like it's got like 4K views. I thought that was really dope. So this design is just real fun because you could just like kind of just do whatever your heart desires. You don't have to worry about like specific lines and whatnot. Um, because you're just gonna build off of it. Can you get a manicure next week? Yes. Yeah. Yes, you can. Absolutely. We'll look at the schedule, look at your schedule, and look at my schedule and see what's popping. Okay. I'm not gonna be too spend too much time on these, getting this white on here because honestly, you'll see why. We just want to create some space for us to put some pigment on these beautiful nails. I like that. I like that a lot. Absolutely. You can get a manicure. Get a manicure. How are your feet doing? Your feet should be cool because you just had a pedicure not too long ago. I'm just gonna pull some of that off of the side because we don't want that to get too bulky. We don't want bulk on the sides. Okay, and the pigment is really nice because it doesn't like kind of stays put even though it's gel. So you can probably guess like this design is going to be really flowy. Kind of free form. And as always, trust the process. Always work it to the top coat. Hmm. I use a pedicure also. You wouldn't need that spa pedicure though. You probably just need a never basic. All right, we have to look at the schedule. You can take a look at my website. Take a look at my website and see what's popping. That's the best thing to do because then you can see what's available in real time. Yep. See what's available in real time. All right. We are going to come from the top this time. Let's drink it over. I did not mean to do that, but it's okay. Let's see here. We're gonna take you down this way. We're gonna round you off that way. Do I need to get, can I get tighter? I probably can. So you guys can see what I'm doing. And guys, don't worry if you're doing this design, like don't worry if like things are like a little off, like your line's not perfect. This is not that type of design where you have to worry about that right now. Okay. Let's see. Oh, that seems like I'm pretty tight. We'll go in a little tighter. Yeah. This is good for somebody who doesn't have a steady hand. Okay. This will be perfect for you if you don't have a steady hand. Okay. And so what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna wipe some of this off. It's a nice amount of people on. Make sure you guys drop me some heart emojis and smash the like button. It's free. Um, okay. All right. All right. I always like to turn over. And it just to me in my mind, it helps keep my edges nice. Then I can also I could see what's happening too. All right, so we're gonna cook it. We're gonna cook it for 60 seconds. Okay, okay. We'll leave this here because we're gonna still use it. We'll move out of the way. Make sure it's not in the vicinity of a light because it will cure itself. We're gonna just put our brushes over here for a second, and I don't really want this right here anymore. What we're gonna do is pull out some pigmented brushes that I have, and I also have this makeup brush cleaner, and I just use this to clean my pigment brush. And it dawned on me yesterday that I need to have a pigment brush for light and dark. You know, I got a bunch of pigment brushes, but I think I need to just reserve some for dark and some for light. It'll make life a whole lot easier. We'll put that to the side. We are going to pick the colors we want. We'll put our cap back on our acetone because we don't need that right now. These are amazing. I get these from Shein. Nothing evaporates out this sucker. This acetone can stay in here for up to a week and it'll still be there. Your monomer too. I just don't use it for monomer because it's too light for me. I need something more sturdy. Um, all right. So what colors we gonna use? So we're not using these. These are our primaries. We're gonna get rid of these, okay? Move them out the way. I was just showing them from the other video. Again, there's a part one to this video. It's uploading right now. Those probably won't be available until tomorrow. So check it out so you can see how we got to this point. Okay. So I want to do spring. So I'm feeling some green. I'm feeling some green. Definitely feeling some hot pink. We might as well do some orange. Okay, okay, okay. We might as well do some yellow. And mm, and some blue. I think. I think I like. Maybe just maybe a little purple, but I don't know. I mean, because our blue and pink may make some purple for us. So we'll designate these as our well, they're so also pigmented. I don't know. All right. Mm, what color are you? Oh, this is a color I think I made. Yes, I made this color. I'm gonna use this because this is more pastel. And I don't want the pastel right now. I mixed that with this and white, this white right here, and I made that color. I pre-mixed my stuff to, make my services go faster. So we're using this Tinovo pigment. Uh-oh, sorry for the shakes. This pigment base, which is gonna be pigment friendly. And we are we have our background with the non-stick um color top gels. So our pigment should not stick to these backgrounds. Okay, let's try. All right, let's try. Let's see what happens. If it starts to stick, we do have a fail safe. We can use some Teflon mat, but I feel like I don't need to do that right now. I don't want to add layers if I don't have to, and I feel like I can do this. So what I'm gonna do, I think I'm gonna start off with pink. So, I have to get my tool. Okay, so I'm gonna start off with pink, and what I'm gonna do is just go ahead. Let's see here. Can you see what I'm doing? Yep, you can. I'm gonna go ahead and dab. Okay, just kind of get it in there. So I'm making like a little color palette or whatever for myself. I'm gonna tap off the access, so we're gonna have powder going everywhere. So now we kind of like pressed and we good. So I'm gonna go in right here and look at that. Nothing's on our background. I'm gonna do that and then I'm gonna come this angle and get a little more. And we're gonna come from the top here. And guys, this is so fun to do. It really is. I think I want to put a little red on a little bit on the tip here. I love pigment. You already watched it? It's up? I didn't even know that. Last time I looked, like, which wasn't long ago, it was still loading. Well, all right then, Sadaka. Thank you. Thank you. I cannot wait to shower you with reciprocal support. I just want that a little deeper. Okay. And this one, what? I'm gonna go right in the middle. I feel like I want to take it in the middle. Okay. Oh, and this is also a nails by Nicole J. This is her blinged out. I bought her whole collection, the blinged out collection. Um, really nice brushes. This is actually my second one. I got a replacement one because I like didn't know how to take care of the brush when I got it the first time. I kind of beat it up. I mean, I beat it up. Okay, so this is what we working with right now. I kind of want to ombre this out a little more. This one. Um, yeah. Okay. And so what we do is we can go ahead and just boom, 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 boom. I commented and everything. Oh, I can't wait to go watch your comments and reply. Yeah, Pigment is fun. You can do a lot. I was very intimidated by Pigment, but and understanding the chemistry and the different top cure, to cure, what am I trying to say? The layers, the cure layer, types of layers on top of the gels, like understanding them, learning the chemistry, has just elevated my creativity to a whole nother situation. Okay, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna stick with bright. So I'm gonna go ahead and get this bright, bright orange. This orange is given uh it makes me think of people who are like working on the side of the road and stuff, but I know they wear yellow, don't they? Okay, so I do want the orange and the pink next to each other. So there's things you do have to think about, the color wheel, right? I like it. I like it a lot. I'm gonna take you down just a little bit on that edge. Bring that edge. It's something about pigment on the edge that I just really, really like. And I didn't do that edge because I want something else to come on that edge. Mm, what is it though? Yeah, I know what. Okay. I know. I think I do anyway. But yeah, so I'm telling you, this design is so fun to do. It's very free form. There's no right or wrong as long as you're just not putting weird colors next to mixing with each other. You don't want that situation. That's what I will say. That can derail you. You're playing. Um, let's see. I think I want to go here and bring it up under here. So how did you like the video? Was it cool? I need to go back and watch my own videos and see what I can improve on and stuff like that. Was the video cool? Was the angles all right? Okay, okay, okay. Let's go ahead and clean this off to the best of our abilities. And we're gonna do yellow last. We're gonna save yellow for last. My next colors. I feel like so I did the pink already. Those are definitely more pigment. I think I'm gonna go with green next. Or should I let me see. Think. What color should I do next? I feel like I should do green next. Yeah, because then I'll have more control and it won't be like touching everything. Yeah, because blue and purple kind of take over. In fact, I should have used a smaller brush for the blue and the purple. I got to be real precise where I lay this brush. Okay. And so for me in this whole situation, yellow is the like universal, pulls everything together, except I don't want to mix the yellow with the purple. I mean, in the real world, you could mix yellow and purple and get like a onyx purple look, like the color of purple on playing cards. You say green? Okay, I pick green. I pick green. Right, so what we're gonna do is keep green isolated, right? So let's put green up here. And we can make it like flirt with with the red. I mean with the pink, but they're not gonna kiss. They just flirting. They flirt. Yeah, they flirting. Okay, and then we'll do some up in here. Change that angle so I can see what the heck I'm doing. All right. Oh, I like the flirt. Okay. They so pretty. So pretty. Let's see. Oh, green. Oh, green. Okay, yep. A little green right here. We just need a little tab more. Okay. And we'll put some right here. Oh, yeah. In fact, I think I'm gonna put it all on the edge of this. Little edge over here. Little edge action. Yeah. All right. What do we think? Think we're good. We're good. So then naturally we need to go into blue. Okay. This thing is a miracle. I bought it off of Shein. Got this brush off of Shein also. Is that how you say it? Shein? Sheen? Y'all know what I'm talking about, right? All right, so we're gonna go with blue. Oh, that's an amazing looking blue. You know, blue looks nice next to blue, the pink. It looks next to the green. Um, well, mixing wise, it mix well with those. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna do a little shimmy right there and kind of make it kiss and create a little purple. Me too. Create a little purple. Oh yes, girl. All right. And this is just giving a lot on this brush. So let me just take a little bit off. And okay. And I think I do. I want to put a little blue right here on the tip. Okay. I want to go in and blend that a little more, but let's take a little bit off of this first. All right, and yeah, we're gonna go all the way in with the blue next to the green because it's just gorgeous like that. Um, and let me think, getting, yeah. Um, there we go. Because I want some purple in here, and I can just go ahead and do that. Mix that with a little bit of the blue. Okay. Mm. And with that being said, I want to come back over and just okay. I like it, which I think is given, right? Eh, I want that bright yellow right there. All right, so we're gonna go, yeah, we're gonna go full steam right here. Yes. You wipe this off a little bit. You see that blue is powerful. Remember I was saying the blue is like so it just takes over. It don't care. It's like I'm here. Woods. All right, now we took off too much. You know, it's just like pulling it into the little corner right there. And we're gonna take the blue just on the edge. 'Cause we don't want it to mix with that orange. Okay. All right. So what I'm gonna do now, let me see. I'm gonna go back to this one and just see if I can just soften that transition a little bit. Cool, but I actually think I need like some more green. There we go. There we go. That's it right there. That's it. Okay. All right. So we're going to go back to, thank you for the hearts. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Mr. Rush, are you still there? I know you're preparing a feast for the boy. Oh, thank you, thank you, thank you. These are gonna be on my hand. All right. So now we're gonna go in with some magic yellow. So just like elevate the party. Oh, she did. Ain't no mellow yellow here. This is pretty. You still here? Okay, thank you. I like it. I like it. I like it. I like it. Okay, let's think. Okay, yep. Yellow flows with everything in this area, which is why I left it vacant. And when we go float some yellow on up there. Yeah. Y'all. All right. And then we want some yellow over here, which will give us like some yellow and some green. And that's another thing too. Like if you don't have all the pigment colors, I mean, typically when you buy a pigment set, you're gonna get these mainstream ones right here. But if not, you good with yellow, blue, and pink. because you can make everything else. So just remember that. Okay, so we almost finished. So can you imagine, like, you can really do this part really fast on your client because you're doing all nails. And what I like to do is I'll put the pigment on all the nails, have them cured, and then I'll be working all 10 nails because I'm gonna just stay with the color. You know what I mean? Yeah. And then I'll go ahead. Let me do this before I go swipe and everything because I don't, want the pigments falling into each other. Although you do get cross contamination, but you want to minimize it as much as possible. Keep your colors pure. And I don't close my jars. I'm really careful when I transport them back to where they go. Um, I usually just like do a little swirl, 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 swirl. And that's that. Okay, so we are done with the pigments. I got this from Shein also. This is my little pigment dust garbage can. It's really sturdy. Yeah, because it's really sturdy and it's cute. Oof, I use this for my acrylic. Okay. This is where I put my acrylic in because it's sturdy. It's sturdy for a heavy-handed girl like me. Okay, so let's get rid of this. Okay. And what we're gonna do, isn't that pretty? We're just gonna swipe, 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 swipe like crazy. Get rid of all the loose pigments. So we did well. So the top coats were true. There's no pigment on there. Wait, there's a tiny bit, but it's not like, it causes any grief. But I can see a little bit right there. That's it. But everything's nice and clean. So again, the pigment base helped me achieve that, as well as these top gels. I didn't use the pink nude though. Today I use creme nude. All right, so what I'm going to do is I want to just cook this for like 15 minutes, just to bake it. Bake, not 15 minutes, 15 seconds. I like to bake it. Just bake it into that. I'm gonna put this away. Boom, simple. And what we're gonna do is we're done. Yeah, we're done with that. So I'll put that away. I have a couple of different things here in my mind when I first was like, I'm gonna, go live and I can show like how different things look. And these are my favorite when I'm doing clients, especially when I'm doing French tips. They are literally like one stroke liners, meaning like I can go through and make that French tip and I don't need to like go over it with a second coat or nothing like that. Okay. Same thing for the black. Just really nice and flowy, good for artwork and just one liners. And so what I'm thinking, I do want some one liners. And I think, this is great too. For me, young nails, what are these called? Starts with an M. Mm, Mission Control. Mission Control. Um, Painting gels, art gels are nice. They get the job done too. Um, so then I got to thinking, oh my God, I got these striping gel things that I need to wipe off. Um, but that like go hard too for what I'm doing. It might be like easy, you know, a couple of different things, especially when I need like a different size brush or something for what I'm trying to focus on. But I actually, to be honest with you, I forget that I have these. So I'm not that skilled with using them. So you know, like getting thin lines and things like that. But I feel like I want to challenge myself and use them. Um, it's a speed technique, You don't have to you don't have to pull stuff out the pot and all that. You got your broom and you got your stripers, so you're good to go. I do have some of this still on my palette, so to me it makes sense to use it because, why let it go to waste? I'm just gonna go ahead and cover that up. And all right, we're moving on to the next step here. So let's see. I think I want to start with black. And if I'm not doing well with these, I'll go ahead and switch over to a brush. Um, I want to try something real quick. I was watching somebody and they were like, you could see if your brush is ready. Do figure eights. See, this brush ain't ready. But I don't know if it applies to this. Because this brush ain't built that way. You know what I mean? I don't think it applies to this. But I do want a little bit on there on the palette now that I don't know, I'm a creature of habit. All right, so we're gonna go with these. And what I'm gonna do is freestyle. I feel like I need to separate these because I'm gonna be twisting the nails all kinds of way. But the key to this is because I'm wearing these, right? I need to make sure the sizes stay correct. So put you back next to your homie. Bam. All right, so let's see here. So, like I said before, this style is just very abstract. Very, very abstract. Okay. This brush is weird. I really want like lots of ebbs and flows. And I feel like the best way to create an ebb and flow is to know where you want to end up. Okay. Like where you trying to go. Okay. I feel like I need to make this. Deep in my soul. Let's see here. hmm The tip of this brush is unpredictable. Mhm. Okay, I'm gonna cook you. Cook it and I want to be careful not to put the black on too thick too because I don't want it to wrinkle. I don't use it enough to know like how it does. All right, so you want Go there. A big dollop about to drop on me and ruin my life. It's got like a twin snake tip going on. There we go. Get yourself together, literally. I don't want to give up on it though. I want to become comfortable with using it. I just realized something too, that I am drawing on top of the pigment without what do you call that? Protecting it. Woo. You know, if I make a mistake, that's it. I just gotta make that mistake work. Right. I just gotta make it work because it ain't no coming back, Jack. All right, now I do want like a kerplunkel right there. And I want it. Okay. Mm, okay, okay, okay. All right, I'm gonna cook you. Uh-oh, hold on. What we will do is put this one with this friend. We're gonna cook it. Again, doesn't hurt to keep cooking it. All right. I like that actually. Oh, I don't like that. This is giving me like Halloween. Because of the black. But we're gonna trust the process. Did not mean to do that, but okay. I did not mean to touch that right there. So we're just gonna make it work. And I see, I want to round, round flowiness. I don't like that space in there. Not too worried about that. I know how to. All right. Ooh, okay. All right. Cook that. I am going to try my brush. So I'm just loading my brush so I get paint on all the bristles. I want it. I want a lot on there for right now. Yeah, I can like flow better. You know what I mean? Like I could apply more pressure, less pressure. I can just really control this brush better. Damn, I waited to Austin, so I waited to the pinky to just say forget it. But I just really, yeah. But the liner, the striper gel is given though. I will say that it is definitely given. It's given. Yeah, freehand. Yeah, that other brush was not allowing me to be free. That other brush was not allowing me to be free. I feel at home now. All right. You can even see it. Like you can see the flowiness. Yeah, it flows. These they not flowing. But I ain't worried about it. Cause we gonna make sugar shake. Yeah, and it's just like it's giving a I'll do what you want. Yeah. Wait, you said that with to me doing line work with a liner brush is better because the brush is thinner. You talk about this brush, right? Not this brush, right? I think that's what you're talking about. You see me, I'm holding it up to my iPad like oh, I love myself. Oh, so much. I make myself laugh. Okay, I think what I'm going to do is, oh, look at that. Look at that. So it was too thick. Okay, so this is what we learned. This paint cannot handle thickness. Did you see that? Is wrinkle in there. Didn't wrinkle anywhere else. I wonder if I didn't cure it long enough. Hmm, bummer. All right, let me just hold on. I ain't gonna do nothing right now. I'm gonna go ahead and cure this for 60 seconds. And I'm really feeling this brush. I'm gonna go ahead and switch over to some white now. What is this brush? Painting brush. That allows me to pick up a little amount of color and a lot of color at the same time. We're just gonna load it with this white since we already have it, this pigment white. So this is technically a gel, but you can draw with it. And it's very pigmented, so hey, I hate that wrinkled on me. But none of the rest of them didn't, so I think maybe I just didn't cure it all the way. While we're letting that cure, oh, it's finished. 60 seconds go fast. Yeah, you have more control. All right, boom. This is what we looking like right now. That's what we looking like, and I think they're pretty. However, let's see, we need some white to bring this up. Okay, let's see. Let me look at this individually. Gotta study the nail. Hmm. Does anybody else go quiet when you like get in the zone? I'm gonna have to wait till that cure to touch that up. I'm moving dangerously, painting right next to this white gel. I better get my life. Okay, go back in there before I lose check something up. Yeah, I just got quiet. It's called being dialed in. Oh, that's not what I want next. Yeah, I just realized I was quiet. My One friend when I was to do her nails, she would be like, "Don't spook her." She- I think my clients just know too, like, oh, dang, I'm tripping. I had turned this into the black one. See, that's what happened when I start talking. You do the dumb stuff. Remember that time I labeled the polishes incorrectly? I did something. I don't remember what it was, but I know it was all the way wrong. All the way wrong. All the way wrong. Mm, I think we're good there. Period. Boom, 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 boom. And while I got this one, because I'm about to put this one back in there. Let's see. Yeah, that's better. I just wasn't satisfied. Ow. Let me round it just. Just. Fudge sickles. Not a good one. Just a little bit. This is nails by Nicole J. Also, this ain't no this don't got a blink on. Oh, this is my replacement one. I didn't buy a replacement blank one. This a 3D the cleaner. You can do 3D flowers and stuff. I use it for cleaning up though. It's a bomb cleaner. It's perfect. Mm, not in love with this nail though. Mm, I'm not in love with it. I just don't have enough way for me. Enough flow. I need it to flow. Okay, I like that. I like that. Okay, okay, we're getting there. We're getting there. Getting quite big. Let's see. Okay. Need some pigment right there. Whoa! You know, the nice thing about this is pigment powder. Oh my God. I just thought about that. The whites. Okay. Anyway, let's move on. Okay. I don't know if I helped it or hurt it. Okay, I might oh wrinkle. Let's see what we got. Yeah, we need a little fat dot.